Hello all, it's me Andy from Blitz Gaming. Hope you're all having a great day. We're playing Euro Truck Simulator. Not ATS, we've gone over to ETS. And we're get up to like level 15 like we've done on American Truck Simulator. And then we go back to ATS once we've done it. So, let's see what the difference is between the two. So, just in case you haven't played ETS or ATS, we're going through the profile creation. So this screen may be a bit different if you haven't played, as I've already got a profile already made. So go to profiles, we're going to click new profile, and obviously got to put a name in. Yeah, call ourselves Blitz, and you got, I don't know, there's loads of pictures of females, and if you change the gender on the right hand side, you can click on males. Unless you obviously want to be a woman, doesn't matter, no difference to me. So then there we go through all the pictures under the sun. There's a lot of them. And I keep adding more. Every time they bring out an expansion pack, they add more. Yeah, so every time you take on a new truck driver, you have to pick one of these portraits, male or female, for your trucks. So if you play the game long enough, which I've never do, you may use them all up. So that's what I'm saying. Every time they bring out an expansion pack, they add more. So we've got loads of trucks, Renault trucks, Scania trucks, Daff trucks, Volvo trucks. I'm going to click on the latest Volvo because I want to see what it's like, because I've not actually tried it yet. This particular truck has got the computer mirrors, if that's what they call them these days, I don't know. So they have mirrors on the outside of your truck. You've got like a mirror inside your truck with a computer camera on the outside looking down each side of your cab and out the trailer. So easy to park. So we're going to also do automatic. Yeah, I haven't got a steering wheel, pedals or anything like that. So we're just going to do automatic. Back where I've got to change them still. So now we've done all the setup. We've got to say where we want to build our base. Now for the tutorial, I'm going to say Dover for the UK. Not quite sure where Spain ain't got no spots on it. I have to check if I've got all the expansion packs turned on. I have to have a quick look. I'm pretty sure I've got all the expansion packs. I could be wrong. The game does update, and like I said, I have not played it for quite a while. You're a Truck Tycoon because I've been playing ATS. So we get a nice video sequence of ATS. This is our new dream job. And we're going to have some fun. Nice big castle in the background. The reason I've come to the UK is, well, not because I am English, is that the graphics are not as high quality here. Now hoping I will pick a run to France, then you can see the difference. So this is the new Scania. You can see it's got no mirrors. It's a bit different. That's what I've got to say. So you can go through the tutorial, seeing what you got to use to start the truck, what does what, how to get the sat nav up. Now, sat nav does talk if you set it on in the settings. Now, it hasn't done that. Now, also, this being a top range truck, it's got built-in sat nav on the dash, so I don't have to have the. Basically, I don't have to have the box open, taking up space on the screen of the dash. When you get buy a cheap truck, or you're using a cheap truck, you don't have a dash, the sat nav, so it can be a pain not having a sat nav because you don't know where you got to go. Otherwise, so this is new to me as well. See, we've got mirrors, these like computer mirrors inside the truck. They're supposed to be absolutely brilliant in real life, especially when you're parking, when reversing, because they're supposed to follow your trailer. If they do that in the game, that's another thing altogether. Just in case you want to buy a truck straight away, you can get a loan. I can't remember how much the maximum loans you can get now. But you've got the truck configurator here. You can go through what you want your truck to look like. And you can go through all the trucks. You don't have to just have a Daff. Change the colours, the mirrors. Not sure we can change the colour on this particular one on the mirror because we don't have mirrors now. So, but yeah, so you got the French Renault, Volvos. There's all sorts of stuff. The Scania. I'm quite surprised the Scania doesn't have the computer mirrors. They obviously hasn't got a license for that, SCS, because Scania were the first to bring them out. They brought them out good. Well, it must be 5 years now, 4 years maybe. And Daff's only brought them out, I think, over the last 12 months. So you see the difference inside each truck. They all vary. They do make different sounds. Yes, you can be on the left hand side, right hand side. Depends where you want to build your base. Just quickly check out some other settings before we get moving. So we're playing maximum graphics here, 1440p. Okay, I can go to 4K, but we're not going to go to 4K. But 1440p, we've got everything turned on. I will be doing a video probably next month where it looks like on low settings. Now I put a few videos on some benchmarks up already, but I will be doing a full in-depth version. So you got like background pictures. You get these background pictures by doing the events. I don't do the events. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. And you get little treats like things going on your dashboard and different pictures to go on your trucks. But depends what mood I'm in. Sometimes I do the event, sometimes I don't. So let's get rolling. No more yapping. So we've got to go into the port, have we? To drop off this tutorial trailer. Well, unless I've got to go on the boat. First time I've actually come in here on the tutorial. Mind you, I don't usually have my base here. So, where have I got to go then? Can't see nowhere. Flash, no green. Oh no, I've got to go on a boat. We've got to go to Calais. Alright, let's go over the other side of the lake. See all those lines on the map? They're all crossings. And you've got the railway crossing there, not that far from here. And it's the same procedure. You just pull up, stop on the green flag thing, and press the return button and go to the location you want to go. You've got to watch it sometimes. They might have more than one location. So you want to make sure you go the right way. It's been a long time since I played Euro Truck Simulator. I don't remember it being this twisty, but I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know if they update it again or not. Or it's just I ain't been here for ages. I can't remember. I think most of the time I always have the crossing on the train, so it may have been like this for ages. I'm not noticed. So that's a nice little quick run, 15 minutes. We get another trailer. We do another run because it's only 15 minutes long. Let's see where it will take us in the next one. So this is where you can have choice of parking. We just do a couple of easy straight drive-ins as they are. I ain't got time to mess around at this moment. So probably have a nightmare trying to work out. And plus, we're now in France and we're going to be parking on the wrong side of the. Doing things about the front. So there's our base camp, a HQ. It looks miserable and horrid at this moment in time. You can upgrade it, I think 3 times or maybe twice. And the drivers you take on and the trucks you buy, they come here. I think you can have 2 or 3 trucks parked here, and then you buy another one in another location, and so on and so on and so on. To get more and more trucks and more drivers, the more make more money. Let's take a quick look at the map. Now you can see there there's 2 question marks there. You want to drive close to them as possible on the map. Highlight them, and it tell you it could be a cellar, or a hotel of interest on the map. So you need to know where places are. So you always want to highlight the question marks, because there might be a repair garage. Come in handy if you're close. So we've got the radio. You can play music directly off your hard drive. You can tune in the radio to real life radio. It's not radio in the game, it's radio in real life radio. We don't do that in the game or play music from a hard drive, because obviously we get done by YouTube. So we can't do that. So just like your cab configurator, you got trailer configurator. You can have 1 trailer, 2 trailers. I don't know if you can do a 3 like you do in the States. I think you can do a triple in the United States one. But yeah, as you go up levels, you get more and more options. So yeah, I've never bought a trailer in the game, to be honest. I ain't actually got that far, or never had the money, or spending it on other stuff. So it would be new to me buying a trailer. And again, they store at your base or a base that you pick, because obviously you buy more bases as you go along. So yeah, there's a lot of tankers and stuff. I mean, obviously the way the game plays, when you first start, you're using someone else's truck. So they pay you, say for instance, they pay you £500 to go from one location to the next. Now if you've got your own truck, they may pay you 4 times that much, because you're using your own truck. And if you use your own trailer, they probably pay you more money. Again, I'm not having my own trailer, so I don't know how much money extra you would actually earn. So this is how you work the system. So as you get to, I think, a certain level, you end up doing external contracts when you've got your own truck. So when you do external contracts, it lists everything you do in a log file on the internet. Yeah, that's the only way I play the game. So you log in whatever you've done. So when you do the events and that, so you can always see if you've done the events. So, and obviously this comes up there. Got your own trailer, or if you've got your own truck, you've got a choice. Now, at the end of the day, you can have your own truck. You thought, well, at the end of the day, I want to drive a Volvo for for change. So you just go on the normal truck things, and so I drive a truck owned by someone else, see what a Volvo's like. So I mean, there's a lot of them. At the end of the day, I seem to be having a bit of lag at the moment. I can't seem to highlight some of these trucks. There must be something wrong with the internet. I should highlight where they want to go. Nothing's happening. That's a bit. Don't know what's going on there. That's new. It's not. I've never had that problem before. So we just do one, whatever highlights. Let's do. We've got to Southampton running the a Volvo. We ain't been on a Volvo. Let's have a go on a Volvo. So let's take a quick look at the Volvo. Nice beastly Globetrotter. So obviously we've driven Volvos in USA version, but obviously a different truck, but it's still a Volvo. Right, let's get rolling to Southampton. I said the UK were at lower tech. Well, the graphics weren't as good as Europe. Now, like I said, I've not played for a while, and I'm now playing 1440p. But the textures look like they've been raised. They used to be low textures. That was a problem with the UK, low textures. And the towns are a lot smaller as well. Like London used to be like 4 roundabouts. Yeah. France used to be the same because that came out at the same time, but they've updated France. In fact, they've updated the whole of Europe. They just updated UK, which is very awkward because it was the first one that came out. This Volvo seems to be a bit grunty with an engine. looking at the left hand side there, it looks like they've definitely, they're not low textures. They don't look low textures to me. I mean, I used to stand out quite a lot, so that's what I'm saying. It doesn't look that bad. So maybe they've updated it here and now. On the texture side, city side won't know until I get to London, really. As a hint, just to let you know, if you actually come off the road, for instance, if I just now drive off on the grass, it's extremely hard to get back on the road. So basically, you look at it, you've crashed. Yeah. Most of the time, there's a big dip, ditch down the side, so you can't get back on. It's very, very, very difficult. Roundabouts in the game, you need to be very cautious. The AI cars, trucks are not very clever when it comes around roundabouts. You could be on the outside lane going straight on, and a car come from the left hand side or right hand side, sorry, and it cuts straight into you or crash straight into you. It's a bit madness, so you need to be very, very careful on roundabouts. We'll do a straightforward park. Make life easy for yourself. Get used to playing European Truck Simulator. See, it does drive different from the American one. We ain't got the big thing sticking out the front, so turning's a bit different. Okay, that's me done. Don't forget, comment below, leave a like, thumbs up, and if you haven't done so, please subscribe. And I will see you next week in the next one. Andy out. Have fun all.